There we go. Now let me go back over here. One moment. Okay. There we are. There we are. Oh, wait.
Take your
No,
time. Take your time.
there we go. All right, let me just put a message that we are live. We are good now. Let me just put a message since folks are, what's going on? Oh, we there. All right. All right. All right. So here we are. I'm gonna come back over here this way. All right, Uncle Ma'at, Uncle Ma'at, Uncle Ma'at,
Okay, Mod, I bet.
Uncle Ma'at, Avec, come on in. We'll give folks a few moments to chime in. We're still working out our kinks, but we are getting much better at this. I'm glad that some of you all have reached out with interest in helping us out with prayer days. So that will be wonderful. Reach out to myself or Hemnetter Waziri. So I'm glad that we are here, blessed that we are here to see another Sunday and come together and have a moment of niha or nech, we should say. It's lowercase n and capital H, nech, prayer. All right. Abu, Hemnetter Waziri, I'm going to turn it over to you so we can get started.
Sure, that's no problem. We're gonna get started with our daily prayer. We're gonna open the way as Baba Haru would have it. Okay. Remember that we are facing north. So I begin with my back to you, and then we will be turning to the right. Okay. Again, as we begin, we get our left hand is facing forward, and our right hand is slightly back. And at the same time, we begin with chanting the word of life, which is Ankh in the Kemetic. Begin. Take a deep breath and begin. Network in Bahet, Nuk in Bahet, Network happy, Nuk happy, Tuwahu and Tor. Turn to your right. Network As,
Okay.
Nuk As, Network I'm set, Nuk I'm set, Tuwahu and Tor. Turn to your right. Network Neat, Nuk Neat, Network Duamotef, Nuk Duamotef, Tuwahu and Tor. Turn to your right. Okay.
We forgot Circuit.
I forgot circuit, right? Forgive me. Forgive me, Pam. And when you do that wrong, we should go to the right, and again we go back again. This is what net track. What is it? Oh, circuit is here, right? Right. Net track circuit. Nuke Circuit, Netrak, Kepsanu, Nuke Kepsanu, Tubau and Tor, Netrak As, Nuke As, Netrak Amset, Nuke Amset, Tuau and Tor, Netrak Neat, Nuke Neat, Netrak Tuamutef, Nuke Tuamutef, Tuau and Tor. Turn it to your right. Netrak Nuke, 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 Netrak Gab, Nuke, Gab, Tuau and Tor. Netrak, Shu, 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 Nuke, Shu. Netrak, Tefnut, 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 Nuke, Tefnut. Tuau and Tor. Netrak, Paut, into Nuke, Paut, into Netrak, and Bull, into Nuke, and Bull, into Tuau and Tor.
Dua for that letter. Righty. And today, our sebayt reading is going to come from, a moment. The text is spirituality before religions. Spirituality is unseen. So our hymnetter will read from the sebayt for this morning. If you all have this text, it again is called the spirituality before religion. The author I will reveal in the end. We're starting on page 44 with I Want to Know Myself.
As we begin at page 144, I want to know myself. Scientifically, this moment would have occurred at the Homo sapiens sapiens age of human life. On the cosmic calendar, it would have been during the last 3 to 4 seconds of the cosmic year. Involution inspired the human spirit to recognize itself by recalling its original source, the noon, the universe. The further inward you travel within your body, the purer the energy gets. As you go outward, the more physical energy materializes. While invisible by nature, the chakras are spinning wheels that activate and harmonize matter and energy, body and the spirit. Involution's purpose is to search, find, and motivate the creator within each human masterpiece. Once the creator is recognized and embraced, the spirit within becomes conscious of its consciousness. As each human goes through this spiritual journey, his or her soul takes shape and metamorphosizes its metaphysical potential. Dr. Dr. Soben Sameh informs us in her book, The Spirit of Intimacy. Spiritual inspiration purpose is to bind us in such a way that we maintain our connection, not only within ourselves, but also with nature. Spirit helps us fulfill our own life's purpose, our, our, and maintain insanity. Spirit is the life force in everything. Spirit helps us accomplish our life's purpose and maintains our connection to the cosmic spiritual world. Dr. Sameh creates an image of spirit that will again reveal itself when we analyze the African text carved on the walls, the coffins, and the papyri in Kemet. Spirit exists. Spirit is the essence of actualizing visual. It is what makes your dreams reality. Spirituality is a way of life. It is in all things all around us. Each of us has access to spirit. Although spirit cannot physically be seen, heard, tasted, smelled, or touched, it is the very nature that allows us to see, hear, taste, smell, and touch all things invisible. Spirit is our third eye, ear, nostril, and our second tongue and skin. The blood pumps the heart. The heart does not pump the blood. The blood is everything in our body. Just like the soul, our soul, as we will discuss later, is the individualized, unique spirit in each living essence. The soul is the force that energizes the spirit. In regard to evolution, Dr. Summey says, life is the spirit for spirit. It is it is an intimate journey. The body dies when the life gives animating forces of spirit leaves the body. The spirit does not die. When the body dies, the spirit moves on to the next world. When the spirit is captured by the body, the soul is born. The soul is the personal entity that each living thing possesses. Ashe.
Ashe, ashe, ashe. That was something very important. I want to repeat that. Life is the search for spirit. It is an intimate journey. The body dies when the life giving, animating force of the spirit leaves the body. The spirit does not die. When the body dies, the spirit moves on to the next world. And when the spirit is captured by the body, the soul is born. The soul is the personal energy that each living thing possesses. I think that this is an awesome, very, very, as our hymnetta in Tepi Jabari would say, this is of utmost importance.
Definitely.
Say that because each of us here collectively are trying to basically find our way home. We're picking up the pebble pieces that are left behind, turning over the stones. But we do have to remember that this is an individual journey that we are collectively communing on together. Our spirits have decided that you found like things in other people, but we are spirits that are captured in this body, which is why we have so many of us had such a desire and a burning for this righteousness and these things that have been hidden, basically. They were covered up for a reason because this divine energy, it takes away all worldly things, all the things that we stress about in life. It takes away all of that because the spirit is ultimately the only thing that really matters. Not everything else around us, not even the people that we love. It's really the experience that each of us are having within our own spirit. And as it moves on to the next world from here, you should at some point or somehow remember those experiences as you carry it on to your transition to your next world. You take those lessons and you just make the spirit, that's how it climbs and it rises and it becomes more divine. If we pay attention, like it says here, our third eye is open, our third ear is open, our second skin, our second tongue. So be sure in what you do in this world, it may haunt you or it may bless you in the next. You know what I mean? So speak humbly, speak peace over yourself and other people, not causing chaos. These are parts of our 42 laws, or negative cantations, as we would call them. What you be careful of what you listen to. You know, be careful of what we're reading and what we're watching and what we're seeing for that third eye, because anything outside of spirit, it doesn't do anything but diminish it, and it takes us further away from our divinity. That hit hard today. Himnetta Waziri, what do you have to say about that text?
It's a very powerful text, and I want to say that I use this text when I do funerals. So when we go to the chapter and we go near the bottom of the chapter when it says life is a search for spirit. It is an intimacy journey. The body dies when the life giving animating force of spirit leaves the body. The spirit does not die. When the body dies, the spirit moves on to the next world. When the spirit is captured by the body, the soul is born. The soul is the potential entity that each living thing possesses. So, so one thing, Kaba in his writing, when he talks about existence, he says that existence exists and it never dies. It goes on, and that's very important to understand that the moment that you are born into this world, that begins the beginning of your existence and defines your directions as what you do and how you do, and you have to be open and learn, and as we learn in today, and we open up in prayer, and we get connected to the spirit world, and that's one thing that we have to know, that this is what we are doing each and every day.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, with that being said, I want to say I was able to look at the chat a little bit. I want to say, Dua William, that's our Jati over in Phoenix. There, our Jati there. I see our Sin. You're gonna have to tell me how to pronounce your name. My beloved Sin there, Obalafia. I hope I said that right. Orakoku. Okay. I see him there out there and a few others. I mer all of you. You guys know. You guys know how I feel about all of each and every one of you. And of course, we always want to give due respect where it is supposed to be given. So of course, him that Rosary already mentioned him in the beginning, but we always want to give honor to the elder, Baba Heru. We also want to always give honor to our chief priest here, our Himnetter and Tepi Jabari. Um, and of course, the one who began the Shrine of Ma'at with him. Although she's not with us, we still always give honor to our Himnet Netert, Anika, regardless, because this without the two of them, we wouldn't be, where we are here as we are building. So much more to them wherever they are. And this is a reminder. Last week I was wrong with the date. We do have our monthly shrine meeting tomorrow. So I hope to see all of you there tomorrow evening. I believe the link is on our private page. And until next week, again, Shema Ma'at, we mur you. It is an honor to be able to come and do this, even if it is just for a few moments every week. And we encourage anyone to reach out to us, of course, that may, want to come on and do a prayer or any, encouraging words. We try not to hold you all long. This is meant to be no longer than 20 to 30 minutes max, so that we can just give a great, a great piece of neh for the beginning of the week. We do have to start utilizing those words too, so that we can bring power back to them. So we appreciate you all, and Shema Ma'at until next week.
Shema.
Figure out how to get out of there. We are.